aggression to come out of TSM. One thing I am going to miss is Hazed playing on the Omen. Very good at it on this map in particular. Nice start though from Cutler. In fact, Drone is going to chime in and the spike has been dropped, but the trade, they come back in a matter of seconds. Asuna even shooting his own teammate. He's so trigger happy at this point. And now it comes down to the remaining 2 members of TSM. Looking to try and make their way back in. One of them is Wardell, and he starts things off onto Asuna. Hiko is just hiding back, and he's going to be left all on his own. The smokes leaving him sectioned off for a second or 2, but he does still have the shock bolt available. It doesn't quite do as much damage as he would have liked.
Don't have Wardell, who is right in the corner of Cubby A.
We are actually going to see
Are you
invested. He's bypassed his opponent, though. Still, remember, they're saving almost money for a buy in the next round. So any extra damage that's done here by 100 Thieves would be considered a success. And right now, they're not in a bad position whatsoever. However, Wardell in a good spot, but he's only going to get one. Heavens, the same angle. Dicey ready and waiting to try and watch onto the cross, try and stop players from getting towards his team. Fantastically well. It won't matter though for this site. Asuna, he's trying to spray, he's trying to find. There is a man in that smoke, but unfortunately he's not found him, and he's just lurking around the boxes. It's a fantastic crossfire from TSM. We'll get one with the operator, but the time now ticking, and 10 seconds left on the other side. It will be a back and forth with TSM evening the score once again.
Their pints are in TSM right now. Drone is probably away from it, so it's just going to try and meet it. Can get one. Almost gets Asuna, but manages to get the headshot just in time. Haste is now going to be watching towards Cubby as the rain is still in mid. Had to back off. The door's going to be closed in the face of Haste, and Asuna's not going to be able to lurk anymore. Spike is going to get planted, but it's a 3 versus 4. Don't think there's going to be an ultimate available. Steele's just trying to see if he can bait out any more utility. But look at this, actually. The Jet is pushing on the head. Wardell misses the shots. Dicey creating a lot of space, and the lockdown's even going to be used to try and keep this site protected. Do we see TSM try and push in now to try and get rid of it at this point? They're actually going to try and do it. Cutler's able to get one, but traded out by Hiko, who is on A main. He's going to get flanked, actually, by Sabrosa with the perfect paranoia. 2 versus 1. The lockdown isn't going to find too much. It's just Steele in a 1 versus 2, surrounded at this point by the defenders. Can't even get his hands on Hazed.
This is getting ridiculously low on the clock. I think they're trying to pull rotations. Push comes in, but it's just a bait and switch. They needed the kill to come in, but however, Cutler at the back of the site could be a huge problem, and the time has now ticked too far. There is nothing that the side of 100 Thieves could do, and this is the risk they take pushing in so late into the site. They did not expect 2 players to be at the use of Killjoy. I like the use of the smoke though. They covered off the Killjoy bot. Because of that, they don't actually know that somebody's pushed through the other side. That is brilliant from TSM. That's given Hazed 2 free kills off of a simplistic smoke just to deny that knowledge. At the same time, the trades come back, but Sabrosa is there once again. It's left onto Nitro. 1 versus 3. Oh, he's been spotted as well, just as he makes his way around the corner. It's going to be Odin spam. Still manages to get a kill onto Wardell, though. This is now the realms of possibility. A little bit of extra cover. He's got his paranoia as well. And with both players around that corner, they're going to start spamming just to try and kill him off before he makes his way to the swamp. They don't know how far he's gone. It's another one coming up for Nitro, and somehow he's still standing. Into a 1 versus 1, Omen on Omen. Sabrosa facing off against Nitro, and Sabrosa will eventually close it.
With the bodies that they have there, Hiko playing all the way in their spawn, trying to take these fights, can at least get on to Steele. As soon as able to trade the smokes and all of these fights, as soon as it's just trying to run in. What a mess, but somehow it's still a 2 versus 2.
Potential for a cheeky surprise flank to come in, and they know where Hazed is. He's just trying to buy time, but the fact is, there is that flank. Eco comes down, and it's left all onto Nitro. The new man on the block, the massive transfer that came in to this 100 Thieves roster, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything here. Hazed has played that round to perfection, but he's got
10 seconds left.
Defending, holding, watching to try and cover them off, but Nitro wins that duel. Puts them into a good position in this retake. And that shock dart was almost enough, but Cutler's trying his best to deny them any further presence on towards Wardell. However, Ryan, this one's looking rough.
Not made any movement. I think at this point it's going to be a save, but they could at least get the operator out of Wardell's hands. Now they're going to try and push and go for it, or just make sure that he can't get off this site, but he's still able to do damage onto Hiko. Cutler is like, not again. I don't want to deal with this turret, please. Look at this. He's just going for it. Wardell is forced to dash away to back off, and classic jumping right click.
In the head, through the smoke. He do have some good positioning here, though.
30 seconds left.
Dicey's got a nice little off angle he can maybe get a kill on, but that's kind of been the story for 100 Thieves. Like, these players that have done some insane clutches over the past couple of days, not really finding those shots or that confidence to open up a site to make a play. I mean, it was that for Asuna, sure. I mean, he heard me clearly,
10
but
seconds left.
Rose is able
Last
to get
player
two.
standing.
He's getting free. He's
Spike
mowing them
planted.
down. It's just going to be Steel, who's been waiting on A main this whole time. Not even really worth saving with the guns that he has. So Rosa could get the ace.
I want to see more of it. Unfortunately, the main thing we were looking for is on the defensive side, and by the looks of it, they might not get much of a defensive side. I like that, though. He's patient. He expects
Match
a
point.
push.
Okay.
Did he get the gun? Oh, he didn't get it.
Closed into the face. Dicey's able to get one, and now the Rolling Thunder's going to be used for the attacks at TSM drone, making some space, but Asuna and Dicey actually able to make some plays. The Empress is out from Asuna. This is more like it from this player, but he doesn't know where any of these attackers are. He's got to deal with Omen right in this corner. Subrosa has a nice little off angle, and now the Hunter's
One
Fury
player
from distance
remaining.
from Cutler is going to try and stall it out at least.
He's dead.
He's dead. Dicey's got him.
On Team Liquid, so he definitely can wield the sniper. Can he get anything here? No, he can't. Drone with the opener, and now it falls onto one man. Steel to try and hold the line, and he gets nothing as well. A slaughter on the A site, and the end of the map
10
looming.
seconds left.
It's left on
Spike
a
planted.
2 versus 5 retake. Hiko alongside Asuna, the young and the old, experienced and the rookie, and it's left on to just the rookie. 17-year-old to try and clutch versus 5 players. I don't think it's happening this time, but maybe he could pad the stats a little. It will be Drone
Attackers
to
win.
close out map number 1. The thing is, though, this pincer that they've still got the 2 players around in middle, and then they've also got the players within the site. Nitro does manage to pick off one, though. However, Wardell still being here is just wasting time. They need to kill him off. They need to clear his position. And he's still standing, waiting. But they've actually just tried to bypass him. Ready to push in. And eventually he can close him out. Another kill comes in for Nitro in his left. All onto Cutler. And he can't get anything done. The time, though, I don't think it's going to be close enough. I think the spike's going off, so it's been wasted. Steel will go up with the ship. And although Hiko will survive...
Literally be sat around the smoke, but he does have Asuna to help. The Ultron hasn't spotted him, so he's got a great opportunity to get a couple of frags, and he does that. He can at least get 2 before Rosa gets him, but Dicey can peek off of it and get the trade. It's a 2 versus 2. The guns don't really look that good for 100 Thieves, as it's a ghost in the hands of Hiko.
Take flight.
They're just going to wait for Steel and play for the retake at this point.
Enemy mark.
And the problem is he's got a hell of a lot of trips to get through. And they're going to know that he's coming. They know there's one on the flank, and any 2 players should have that info. Wardell, the fast peek out. Now it is left all onto Hiko. Again, rough clutch position to be in, especially only with a ghost. Needs an almost double dink just to give himself a chance. But any extra cost would be valid here. However, now stuck in the mud. Both players just waiting patiently.
But it shows that TSM really do respect the economy of this game and don't want to give it up. But the issue is, you have nobody on site now. They're just going to rely on Cutler to try and at least stop the defuse. He can't get a frag, but you would imagine at this point, Thieves can't go for the defuse. But can they?
Oh my goodness! He's just going to stick it all the way. It's so close, but all the kills end up coming the way of Hazed, in fact. Something out from Jetson. It has been popped. It's around where it's definitely understandable to use it. See if he can get some damage done. Maybe steal around away. Nice start. That's a good spike drop, but maybe not expecting such a deep position from Wardell. Steel has gained information that there is at least a player within the garage, but realistically, he's not going to get anything. As Dicey holding the angle, this is a shot you wouldn't necessarily expect him to miss. That's it. The flashes are already dissipated. They don't have any more of those, so Dicey's given a chance to roam free. No blind this time. and it's 3 kills for him on the site hold.
But the position that
Spike
Subrose is
planted.
in might catch somebody off. He is going to be looking towards Nitro, pushes onto the site. Isn't looking, but still whiffs the shot. As 100 Thieves, Nitro's able to
player
kill onto
standing.
Wardell. It's a 1 versus 3 now. Subrosa has to clutch it. He's holding so close to this wall. Don't do a sooner here and die. And the spray is so awkward. Hayes, but misses the shot again just because the peak is so
30
quick.
seconds left.
Guess I'm making some space here, Tom.
Here.
Found a double entry into the site as well. What was looking
One
so
enemy
good
remaining.
for the side of
Player
100
standing.
Thieves has quickly fallen to just 1 man. Dicey, an operator, his blade storm popped. Fact is, it looks like he's still going to be giving this a go. He would need somebody to pretty much hand away a kill, and you can see that this is a regimented TSM. Got to give some props to their coach, I guess. We spoke to him earlier, and it seems like he has been... Now, in the last map, we saw Wardell in a similar situation. He managed to get 4 kills with the operator, trying to be sneaky once again. The first goes his way, but Hiko is there waiting. They're actually selling a fairly hefty fake as well. Nitro throwing out all of his smokes, and although an initial shot does slightly land, it's Dicey to get the opener. Now Hayes just trying to utilize his utility. A plant in the open. They've made it all too easy for the plant to be denied, and Hayes just hitting some pretty tasty shots. No spike
player
plant,
remaining.
and Hiko, he's just got stuck on the wall. That couldn't have gone any worse for 100 Thieves. That is a crucial error that has really cost them.
Yeah, what was that planting
30
position from
seconds left.
Dicey? Wasn't expecting maybe the rotation to come in so soon, but
Well, yeah, I'm loving the look of this new comp as well. I think Subrosa on the Omen is something I didn't expect to enjoy as much as I have.
right?
Like I thought, like, seeing him again, like, from a Counter-Strike background, being someone who was very good at like individual aim and entry frag, and I was like, oh, Phoenix, that makes sense. But he has proven to me that him playing in the lurk position with this agent has been truly impressive. He is going to get caught out here, though, and maybe this is a lifeline for 100 Thieves that could bring them back from the depths. They managed to find a
definitely.
couple of openers.
Found you.
Asuna,
Why does
likely he may get caught out, but actually it's going to be Dicey to fall, and Wardell.
It's what you want to expect to see more. There were a lot of cases where 100 Thieves could have gone out of this tournament without qualifying. A bit more damage than for 100 Thieves there. He's feeling himself. A shot like that onto Steel was pretty impressive, and even that headshot from distance. Subrosa is playing so good right now on this role, but they need to watch the lurk. Nitro has actually made a lot of space, and whilst it hasn't got all of the frags in the world for TSM, there's only 2 alive, and even the peak's going to come through. Wardell pick up Hiko as he makes a long.
Shock dart.
The 2v2, they're going to go for the defuse at this point because people have moved away. I mean, why not? Go for it. The smoke is going to come in. I don't think there's enough time for Wardell, but it's scared 100 Thieves to their team. He's still
player
going to
remaining.
go
Oh,
for
no,
the
he might have
defuse.
it.
He's got it.
He's got it! Take the B site, something we haven't seen too much
Spike
of.
planted.
The reason being, this site is rough to hold on to, and with kills coming in like that from Subrosa, it might be about to get a little bit worse. He's actually going to TV past. He's playing so well as the Omen so far in this game. Probably been my favorite thing about this match so far. And now it's left onto just 2 players remaining. Dicey, he's
player
kept
remaining.
1. It's no more ammo left for Subrosa, though. However, the spike again is already being diffused, and Dicey needs to get a move on if he's going to deny this. There's nothing he can do. Already made it through to the close. In the meantime, though, a bit of an awkward position for Drone. It's going to be Dicey to open things up. The nano swarms over the top have done their job, that's for sure, but it still ends up in a 3v3 situation. Hayes, though, is already going to turn the tide. Now, they are going to be able to retrieve that spike at least. And after plant, here comes the paranoia. In fact,
10
they're just
seconds
going to
left.
run straight through. They don't allow for any sort of plant, and they know where Hiko is. They know he needs to push. It was the defense that kind of let them down a little bit. Their offense has had its moments, but a few mistakes. Diffusers in front of them have definitely gone amiss, and this man Wardell is looking to try and put them in the grave already. They will spot one of the remaining members, and it's the same 2 players that try and hold on here. Timing, they're trying to get back in, but it's Drone to close things out. A 13-6 victory in favor of TSM.